Hi, welcome to the Kind Beer Review. I'm Josh Kenzer, and today I'm going to be sampling Sapporo. I don't know if this is really a kind beer. It's a beer I've never had, and it's not as cheap as light beers. The definition of a kind beer is just a little bit better than the rest, so we'll find out. I know at the end of the last show I said I was going to start pumping these out more regularly than weekly. But it's been 2 weeks and I have no shows in those 2 weeks, so I guess I'm a big fat liar. Basically, I went on a 1,800-mile round-trip vacation 2 weeks ago, and then this last week, pretty feeble excuse, but I was out getting a new job. I'm now the online marketing manager for the Scottsdale Visitor and Convention Bureau, and I'm excited to start that part of my career. So anyway, here I am again. Sapporo gets its name from a city in Japan where it was originally brewed. Most Japanese beers are rice beers, and beeradvocate.com says that this is a Japanese rice lager. But according to the Sapporo website, I don't believe it is. I think they use rice as an adjunct, but I don't think it's the main ingredient, as they talk about two-row malt in the description of their beers. So I'm pretty sure it's not a rice beer, but that's my opinion, I guess. It smells sweet, not too strong on the hops. You can see that's a very light beer, like Bud Light. That's just shy of golden, yellow, very light. Like I said, sweet smell, good head retention. I don't know. Very light carbonated mouthfeel, definitely sweet. Definitely much more sweetness than a traditional American lager, light beer like a Budweiser. Good drinkability. I don't think it's actually worth the extra money. I mean, there's nothing special here. It's a good drinkable beer. I don't know. I guess I was expecting a little bit more. When I bought it, I thought for sure it was a rice beer. It's actually the company, I'm spacing on the Silma, I think is the name, out of Canada, bought Sapporo a couple years back. So it's actually brewed in Ontario, Canada, and then imported to the US. I'm sure they use the same recipe that the original beer makers used. So I mean, it's not really all that authentic of a Japanese beer even, except for its roots. I don't know what else to compare it to other than like maybe even a Bud Light. Just a nice, decent, light lager. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, that's my review. I don't think I'd buy it again. If someone had it and gave it to me at a party, I'd drink it, of course. But I wouldn't order it in a bar or pick it up in the grocery store. So I hope that helps you. Take the time this weekend to go out and pick a kind beer. I know prices are kind of going up. From what I've read, the market share for what they call the craft beers is kind of leveling out. I wonder if price is getting to a point where sales are not increasing. So maybe that'll be a sign to craft breweries to start either leveling off price or bring price down. Also, good time to get into homebrewing. There is a hop shortage going on, but you can still get hops from your local brew stores. Brew up 5 gallons of beer. It's a pretty easy process to get started into, and pretty cost effective, especially in your second, third batch. Your costs per batch, per gallon of beer go way down. So anyway, go out, have a good, nice, kind beer. and drink responsibly.